Now then, welcome back. It is time for me to listen to another album today. A series everybody's loving the season so far. It's had absolutely rave reviews in the comments. Everybody's loving what I'm doing, so we're just going to keep it up. And we've got a newer band. This is more up my alley, and I always say I'm excited for things, but I'm really excited for this one. I'm big into the whole, rock music, indie rock music and stuff, and today we're going to be listening to Romance by Fontaines DC. I've never listened to Fontaines DC before. I've purposely held off. I've heard good things, and I know that I'm guessing they're going to be right up my alley, basically. They're an Irish band. This album came out in 2024, so very recent music for the first time. I think the most recent album I did was Eagle, which was like 6 years ago. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I think it's going to be a good listen. Anyway, we're going to jump straight into it now with the title track, which is, of course, called Romance. So let's hear it. Okay, the album's starting slow. I like it.
Into the darkness again. In with the pigs in the pen. Deep in the night I can find that maybe my goodness has died. And maybe romance is a place. Yeah, maybe romance is a place. Yeah, and you, and you, and
Whoa, okay, that was a strong start. To be honest, I wasn't I was expecting that. I really like when an album starts with a slow track. Like, I love an album start with a fast track, right? Usually it's my go-to. Look at the albums above my head. View from the Afternoon, Brainstorm, whatever. I love music where the album comes in with a bang, but you can come in with a bang without being a fast song. And some songs master that. This one seems to have mastered that. It comes in slow tempo, but it's big and heavy, and like it sets the tone massively. Um, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I really like the way it started the album, and I'm like it's leaving me excited for what's coming next. So we're gonna crack straight in with the next song anyway, which is Starburster. Jeez, the Dublin accent is so strong there.
I wanna blast with it. I wanna head to a mass to get cast in it. A shit's funnier than any A class in it. I wanna talk to the clown who wants apologies, them GPO and all the hits in it. I'm gonna hit your business if it's momentary business. I'm gonna hit your business if it's momentary business. I'm gonna hit your, I wanna lift the yak, I call the ends on it. I wanna take the truth, whatever lands on it. My God-given insanity, it depends on it. How I feel, how I feel, how I feel. I wanna kill. Hit me for the day, for the life that you suffer.
Wow, okay, bringing in a bit of an orchestra sound now.
To come by, take to my sky, never wanting, only wonder. Gonna hit your business if it's momentary business. I'm gonna hit your business if it's momentary business.
Okay, I wasn't as much of a fan of the second track, I have to say. I see the sound and everything. Wasn't really for me. But it was fine. I'll give it like a 6.2. I'm interested to see where it's gonna go from here though. Track 3 is called Here's the Thing.
So here's the thing, I know you're watching, and if you change your mind, I will be waiting. I know you thought that mine is right. I know you're right, I know you're right, girl. Is there a sentiment you'd like to tell? But if you tell them what the real story is, so here's the thing, I need promotion. I know your thoughts, they're mine as well. I know you're right, I know you're right, girl. To keep you pain with mine as well. I know you're right, I know you're right, girl. So here's the thing, I know you're watching, I feel the pain, I know you like, girl. So here's the thing, I know you're watching.
Whoa, okay, that was a much stronger track. That's a 7.5 from me. Yeah, that was strong. His voice was really good in that one. Falsetto, going from like chest voice to head voice interchangeably. It's very nice. Sounded really good. The sound was good. Everything about it, yeah, that was a banger. Personally, that's gonna go on the playlist. Love it. Here's the thing. Hopefully that kind of sound is that draws my attention big time. So let's hear some more. Track 4 is Desire.
Deep they desire you from cradle to pie. Desire, desire, it's so hard to find. Desire.
I like the guitar sound because I feel like it's dying in today's world, the guitar band kind of style. So it's good to see an album like this come out recently. I hope more music like this does come out, or at least if it comes back, because I miss it.
People seem to take their time when they pass. Deep they desire you from cradle to pie. Desire, desire,
Wow, okay. That was a really good song as well. The vocals, the backing vocals with like the falsettos and stuff in the background towards the end, all of it coming together, a bit of a climax in the song. It's nice to hear. Good lyricism. I like the orchestral elements they're bringing into a few of the songs. Only a little bit, but like they're just sprinkling it in there. Makes it sound like massive. So yeah, I really like that track again. It's really refreshing to see music like this in in 2025. Well, it's come out in 2024, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's gonna get a 7.3 from me. I still preferred Here's the Thing just about, but 7.3. All right, let's hope they can keep that going because I'm a big fan of that right there. What's this one called? In the Modern World, track number 5. In the Modern World.
I feel alive. in the city that you like. Seems so hard not to be free when you want me. In the modern world, in the modern world, I don't feel anything. In the modern world, I don't feel bad. I feel alive. In the modern world, I don't feel bad. Shine here. Don't feel bad. Shine here. I don't feel bad.
Okay, that was a decent song. Would I say it's on the level of the last two? No, not quite. Not quite. It was close enough. 6.8. It sounded good. I like that they brought acoustic guitars into it and all that. However, yeah, I didn't think it quite hit the heights of the last two tracks. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. We're going to carry on with track number 6, which is Bug. B-U-G. That acoustic guitar is still there. It hasn't gone away. I like it. Bring it in. Keep it around for a bit. I respect it. This is a lot faster though. So, let's hear it.
My name to promise you, yeah. Dying inside cause I want to, yeah. Didn't I say I wanted to, yeah. Honey, I've changed before you, yeah. Ain't chased me down to Goldie again. Now I'm higher than...
This is really good. This is really good. I feel like I might have heard this before, maybe on TikTok. That melody sounds familiar. Everything, if I think I've heard it before, I just assume it's on TikTok because everything's on there these days.
Anyone here? And that ain't nothing on me, yeah. But baby, I swear it, I wanted to call. But on my way around, I happened to fall. She's a MUA at Carnegie Hall. In a vanity mirror, we're losing it all. Catch the sweet rain inside of a rain. In it, I'm reflected all of the day. And I will fade in the night, yeah. Do you accept the charges? I promise you, yeah. Well, then she curls up with his favorite son. He's the ugliest man in heaven for one. Now I can't quite remember what I had to say till I get higher than everyone here. But I will fade in the night, yeah. In the shameless morning, I promise to be gone. You thought I was here, but I'm farther than the sun. Silent as the feeling that I promised you, yeah. Well, I changed, now I'm higher than anyone else. There ain't nothing on me, yeah.
Alright, for me, Bug was easily the best track on the album so far. Really strong track. Great melodies. I love the acoustic guitar and stuff doing the rhythm. Great lyricism too. I really like the words and what they're getting at with the songwriting. Not sure who writes the songs, but yeah, the Dublin accent is still so strong. I'm assuming it sounds very Dublin anyway. It's very strong. Which some people would take it as a positive, some people take it as a negative, some people wouldn't want to hear it, some people think it's cool. Not going to judge on that really. But yeah, that's I'm gonna give it an 8.7. Yeah, that was the strongest track on the album so far. I hope it gets even better than that because definitely gonna have some songs here going straight into the playlist. But geez, so far Romance it's pulling some good scores out of me. It's hitting my kind of niche, so it's pulling some good scores out of me. And track number 7 is Motorcycle Boy. By the way, the acoustic guitar came in 2 tracks ago. We still got it. I've spoken on this before. I do really like the whole like acoustic guitars in rocky songs because shit slaps, man.
Dreams, they got me choking. I'm joking. In mine, it's fine. I know you rain, I snow. You stay, I go.
Alright, that was a good song. It's just gonna miss out on a 7 rating from me, but it's more of the same. I like the piano elements that they brought into it. And again, the acoustic guitar's still there. I'm interested to see whether they keep that going because if I'm right in thinking that didn't come in for the first 4 tracks, and then from 5 onwards so far we've had it in there. And what was that song called? It was called Motorcycle Boy, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It's just gonna miss out on the 7 rating. It's gonna get a 6.9. But if you've been watching the channel, 6.9 from me. You can't complain with it. Personally, you cannot complain with it. I just rate things on how much I like it personally, how much it appeals to me. These songs are appealing to me a lot. I'm seeing a good few 7s, 8, and yeah. So track 8 is Sundowner. Well, there it is. I believe that was the acoustic guitar right there. Let's hear, let's listen. Yeah, it is. That's 4 for 4 for the last 4 tracks. Why am I getting so obsessive over this? It's like the most, it's just like a little detail.
Try to stop again. Fascination line. Don't know your face tonight. Say a little fear.
Okay, Sundowner. For me, I think it's just a little better than the last track. I'm going to give it a 7. I think it's not, probably not the most memorable track on the album in terms of, I feel like it was kind of just going through the motions a bit, but it sounded really good still. And their sound works big time. It's been quite consistent, but it's also moving through the album nicely. And we are now very much in the business end of the album. Track number 9. Oh, here we go. We got a long name here. And no, we haven't. Hoarseness. Hoarseness is the whatness.
Always leave a cat out. But always the word is not so friendly. It brings some fucking baggage.
If someone find out what the word is that makes the world go round, 'cause I thought it was lost. There's not that much to miss. You choose or you exist.
Here's the orchestral elements coming back here. Hopefully they have a big impact on the last minute or so of this song, because I feel like earlier in the record they sort of teased it a bit, you know what I mean? Teased it, brought it in here and there. Hopefully this is like where it gets its limelight. Alright. That song had a strange name, and, well, it was alright. 6.5 is what it's gonna get, because, to be honest, it didn't catch me that much. I enjoyed the sound of it and everything, but did it really get my attention fully? I'm gonna say it didn't really. That's fine. Honestly, that's alright. Like, there's gonna be... It's not a shit song. Like, and so far, I don't think there's been any shit songs. Would I say there's been no skips? No, I wouldn't quite say that. But, I mean, there's not that many albums that have no skips. Anyway, we're going to move on to track number 10. Death Kick.
When you came into my life, I was lost. Shit, battered. I caved in. My promise was cluttered. Amazing stars from the dream. I made a promise and I killed it. Shit. When you said I'd taste like sleep, I was dead. When will you step in the room out of your head? You said that I was bad, that was fine. When you said I could be good, I wouldn't have it. I promise I'm not killing shit, bastard. A whole life now nutritious. You shelter, amazing stars from the dream. I made a promise I will kill the stars from the dream. I made a promise.
That was big. That was really big. That was better. Definitely wakes you up, brings you towards the end of the album. 7.3 for that one. Good lyricism, although I couldn't really fully work out what he was talking about at times, but I like the ambiguity anyway. Yeah, so Death King gets a 7.3 from me. And it's just how it's going to be. We've got one more song. This better get us somewhere now. Finish the job well. I think it will. It's called Favorite. So track 11 is Favorite. Let's hear it. The acoustic guitar went away, but it's back.
Did you know I can claim the dreamer from the dream? Along. You were my favorite for a long time. Look who's just the newest clown. 35 hours coming down, and the sun shines on new pavement, and you don't even feel it. It's a cry back from bed.
like how they're ending the album on an upbeat note by the looks of it. I really like the whole, yeah, come on.
To be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. You've been my favorite for a long time. For a long time. Favorite for a long time. Favorite for a long time. No, city's on the turnout off the strange. Yeah, now every time you blink, you feel a change. I'm bound to the frame of a door, tuned into shape like a stone on the shore. But if there was lightning in me, you know who it was for. Did you know I can claim the dreamer from the dreamer? Favorite for a long time. You were my favorite for a long time.
Wow. That was a really nice song. It was probably one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite. Ironic, the song title. No, it actually has been one of my favorites on the record so far. I'm gonna give it a 7 point. I'm gonna give it a 7.7. I was thinking about going towards the 8 territory, but I don't know if the song quite had that kind of pull. It brought together the sound-wise, and I thought it was really good words, really good songwriting, and it was the kind of indie rock, upbeat kind of sound was there, and it was there throughout the whole album. But it's good to finish where it kind of started, where it came together, throughout the whole thing. So Favorite was a really nice track. It's a good way to end the album. You know, it was nice and simple. It was upbeat, a nice fast end. It started slow, ended fast. I kind of like that. You know, more to come maybe coming soon. I don't know what the situation is with the band. I'm pretty sure they're on tour right now. I think they're coming to Australia soon, or they have been to Australia. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna do up the averages now of all the things and come back and give you my final thoughts on the album and whatnot. Come on. All right. I've just used my calc. I'm just using slang there. Before I tell you what I reckon it's had out of 10, what the calc reckons, I thought this was a really nice album. I think it's refreshing to hear this kind of music in today's sort of rockless society. I wouldn't say there was anything too crazy about the album, but I'm definitely going to give it another listen because I think every album benefits from listening to it more than once. There's some of my favorite albums ever that I listened to the first time and I wasn't that much of a fan of. I was a fan of this. I think I'm going to go listen to their other stuff. Well, I'll probably do it on video actually. That would be more practical. If they've got other albums, I'm pretty sure they have at least one other album. Maybe they got more. They probably got more. But if you want me to listen to any of those, let me know in the comments. Suggest it. I think this was a nice album. It was good to hear. I think highlights, Bug was a very, very good song. Favorite was good. There was a few more, like Here's the Thing I really liked, and Desire. Those were good tracks as well. And Death Kink was good. Overall, it was very consistent. There was no shit songs or anything. Nice short album. Got to the point very quickly. So, yeah. Good stuff. So overall, it's getting a 7.2 from me. And if you go watch my other videos, if you haven't watched them already, go watch them. 7.2 is a pretty good score. I'm going to do, after I do like about 10 albums or so, I'm going to go re-rank them just based on my memory of them. And so it might end up ranking differently. But right now, it's ranking quite high amongst the albums that I've listened to. So I'm definitely going to be listening to it more. And some of those songs are going straight in the album, in the playlist. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that is about it from me, really. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, whatever. But please subscribe if you're new, if you haven't already. It would really help me out, to be honest. Just trying to grow as quick as possible. You know what I mean? Gotta feed the kids somehow. Yeah. Anyway, there should be a video popping up on the screen now. Go watch that. Go watch my other videos if you haven't already. I've listened to a few other albums already, and gonna have different kind of content coming soon as well. So comment down below any albums you want me to listen to, or any other kind of music type videos you want me to do, or anything really, and I'll give it a go probably, because I've not got much else on, as I said before. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.